What if the signs of the end times are unfolding right now? For centuries, humanity has searched for clues in ancient texts and the world around us. From natural disasters to moral decay, the warnings of the Prophet, peace be upon him, seem to echo in today's headlines. Qayamat, the Day of Judgment, has long captivated believers, promising ultimate justice and a final reckoning. But what if its signs are not distant predictions, but realities shaping our world? In this video, we'll examine the patterns in our society, climate, and morality, and reflect on whether we are witnessing the fulfillment of ancient prophecies. This is not about predicting the hour, but about recognizing the signs and reflecting on their meaning for our future. Integrity and temptation have always been in tension, but today, the balance is shifting. Corruption is no longer hidden, it's normalized, from leaders to everyday life. The Prophet, peace be upon him, warned of a time when trust would vanish and cunning would be praised over faith. We see this in the celebration of smart business over honesty and in justice systems that favor the powerful. Each small act of deceit widens the gap in our social fabric. When leaders betray trust, society follows, and the old rules seem to fade. The prophetic warning that people would sell their religion for worldly gain is visible in daily compromises. This quiet decay of conscience is less dramatic than disaster, but far more destructive to the soul of humanity. As trust unravels, we must ask, are we living the prophecy of moral decline? The earth, once predictable, now seems agitated and violent. We face escalating disasters, heat waves, wildfires, floods, hurricanes, and rising seas on a scale never seen before. Science explains the how with climate change, but prophetic traditions offer a why, a time when the earth would reveal its burdens and natural order would be disrupted. The Prophet, peace be upon him, foretold frequent earthquakes and upheaval as signs for reflection. Today, seismic activity and climate chaos displace millions, destroy livelihoods, and fuel conflict. These crises are not just environmental, they are humanitarian disasters. The warnings were clear. Humanity's arrogance and disregard for balance would have consequences. Our technology seems fragile against nature's fury. Each disaster is a reminder of our vulnerability and a call to reconsider our relationship with the planet and its creator. Are we witnessing the Earth's response to our actions, as foretold centuries ago? War has always haunted humanity, but today's conflicts are more senseless and destructive than ever. The Prophet, peace be upon him, described a time of al-Hajj, widespread killing without reason. Modern warfare is fought with drones, cyber attacks, and weapons of mass destruction, engulfing entire populations. Civilians are no longer spared. Cities and lives are shattered. Prophecies warned of nations gathering against believers, and conflicts erupting over trivial matters. In our polarized world, small disputes escalate into global crises, and human life is reduced to statistics. The normalization of brutality and the scale of violence echo the predicted chaos of the end times. As the drums of war grow louder, we must ask, are we living in the era of senseless conflict foretold by prophecy? The world teeters on the brink, mirroring the warnings of old. In today's information age, deception spreads faster than truth. The Prophet, peace be upon him, warned of a time when holding on to faith would be like grasping a hot coal due to overwhelming deception. Lies, deepfakes, and misinformation blur reality, eroding trust in institutions and each other. Prophecies spoke of many dajjals, deceivers who twist truth for personal gain, gathering followers and sowing confusion. Charismatic leaders and influencers exploit fears, demanding loyalty over critical thought. The Prophet said liars would be believed, and the trustworthy dismissed, a reality we see daily. Honest voices are drowned out, while falsehoods thrive. This spiritual exhaustion and confusion are the trials of Fitnah, navigating a world where truth is obscured. In this fog of lies, discernment and faith are more vital than ever. We live in an age of abundance, yet poverty and hunger persist. The Prophet, peace be upon him, foretold a time of great wealth and even greater inequality. Today, a few amass fortunes while millions lack basic necessities. The world produces enough for all, but injustice and greed prevent fair distribution. Skyscrapers rise as symbols of progress, yet slums grow in their shadows, a stark contrast between wealth and suffering. The prophetic warnings about hoarding and neglecting the poor are more relevant than ever. This inequality fuels instability and resentment, a wound on humanity that refuses to heal. The focus on luxury over compassion reveals a society that has lost its moral compass. The paradox of plenty is a sign. Abundance without justice is a mark of the end times. The most profound sign of the end times may be the fading of faith within the human heart. The Prophet, peace be upon him, foretold that religion would become strange, and holding onto it would require immense strength. Secularism and materialism push faith to the margins, while the pursuit of pleasure overshadows spiritual reflection. God is not denied, but forgotten. Practical atheism prevails. Sacred beliefs are mocked, and believers face ridicule or exclusion. What was once shameful is now celebrated, and traditional values are dismantled. The pressure to conform leads many to compromise their principles for acceptance. This spiritual crisis leaves society adrift, chasing fleeting pleasures but feeling empty, a sign that the final chapter may be near. We've explored the echoes of prophecy in our world, from moral decay to natural disasters, war deception, and fading faith. These signs are interconnected, painting a sobering picture of humanity's state. The real question, what will we do with this knowledge? These warnings are not to inspire despair, but to awaken us, to seek forgiveness, mend our ways, and reconnect with truth. Share this video to spark reflection and change. Like, subscribe, and join the conversation. In an age of distraction, seeking knowledge is resistance. May we all be guided to truth and peace in uncertain times.